Hey everyone, it's Willy Ninja here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Peacekeeper SMG in Black Ops 2. When the game first came out, if you'd have told me that Activision would have released a gun as part of DLC, I would have thought you're mad. I also would have thought you're mad if you'd have told me you could get an SMG that was almost as good as an assault rifle. Luckily, as it would happen, both of these things have been solved with the first expansion for Black Ops 2, or Revolution as it's more known. So whilst I'm talking, in the background there's going to be a game of me going 35-2 with the Peacekeeper, running a new camouflage that you could buy in one of the personalisation packs, very well worth the money in my opinion. And I'm just basically going to talk about the pros and cons of using it, how you should play with it, perhaps setups you might want to use and try out for yourselves should you be a COD Black Ops 2 player. Unlike some of those who have reviewed the Peacekeeper, I'm not going to be going into massive depth with all the details of the rate of fire and all this lot, you know, with the certain stats coming up on your screen. I'm basically just going to talk about it from my experience of about 2-3 hours gameplay and tell you what I personally thought of the weapon myself. First of all, I'll talk about the pros. The weapon itself has an amazing range. It is equal to that of an assault rifle, and it really doesn't suffer for it because if you're going in a battle with someone with an assault rifle and SMG, you're going to be outgunned 9 out of 10 times, unless you get lucky or you're one of these drop shotters, which Black Ops seems to be full of these days. You are going to lose. However, the range of the Peacekeeper is its main strength. It might not be the strongest at range, but you'll be able to tell, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You can take people down from range with no problems whatsoever. Another pro of the Peacekeeper is it has the mobility of an SMG. You can use it as quick as an SMG. You're not slowed down by having, say for example, an assault rifle, and it behaves like an SMG, allowing you to move as quickly, or that's what I've felt myself anyway. The final pro I'd like to speak about is the iron sights on the weapon itself. If you're using an SMG such as the Chicom or the Vector, you'll notice that the iron sights are quite hard to see through, which usually leads to you having to run either a red dot sight or a holographic, or perhaps an ACOG if you're that way inclined. However, the Peacekeeper SMG's iron sights are so clear. I didn't have to run it, and as you can tell I'm running the laser as well as the suppressor without having to take up one of my attachment slots with a sight. And all in all, that makes the Peacekeeper one of my favourite weapons. I can play how I want. There's nothing holding me back, whereas there were with other weapons. For example, I was running the MP7, but I find the iron sights quite difficult to use. I started using the PDW, but I just found that kick too much. However, the Peacekeeper doesn't. So all in all, that makes it a very good weapon, especially for my playstyle anyway. Next I'm going to talk about the cons. Now luckily for me there are only two main ones that stand out above all else. The first one I'm going to speak about is when you're in close range. You might have the mobility of an SMG, but it has the range of an assault rifle. So as you can tell, in close ranges an assault rifle is always outgunned, and that is exactly how the Peacekeeper behaves. Running the laser, I found it a lot easier. However, when I took it off, I did feel that it was like running an assault again, and it wasn't really to my standards. However, like I said, switched to the laser and everything is fine. That's the first con. The second con I found was that over range, its damage is still that of an SMG. So say for example, you're up against an assault rifle player, and he's shooting at you with his assault rifle that has range, but it also has its damage. You're shooting at him at range with an SMG that has the range of an assault rifle, but the damage of an SMG. You'll find that you do lose battles in this respect. However, your weapon has, or I've found, it has more accuracy than some of the assault rifles, which in turn gives you an advantage over some of your opponents. And that brings me to my final verdict. One problem I had with the Peacekeeper is that to get it you do have to spend £12 to get the first DLC, Revolution, for Black Ops 2. But I found the pack itself was worth buying. The weapon was just an extra, you know, 4 maps, a Nazi zombie map, and also a new game mode for Nazi zombies. Nazi zombies I find to be quite enjoyable, so the gun was an extra, and a very nice one at that. If you have the money to go out and buy the expansion and get the weapon with it, then I suggest you do so. You will not regret it, and it's one of the best weapons that I've ever used. So I'm going to shut up now, let you watch the rest of the game, and I'll speak to you at the end of the video.
On the move! Hostiles have destroyed your counter UAV. Come on, get up. He's gone.
Down and clear. Threat neutralized.
Be advised, hostile lightning strike inbound.
Contact. Shooter.
UAV awaiting orders. UAV inbound.
Down.
Counter UAV on standby. Hostiles have destroyed your UAV.
Enemy down.
Friendly counter UAV inbound.
Down and clear.
Hostiles have destroyed your counter UAV.
Gun down. Cover.
Objective almost complete. Don't quit now.
Down.
That's a kill.
Topping off. Threat neutralized.
So that's the end of the video. A like would be appreciated, seeing as it's my first video with proper commentary, and make sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'd like to give a big shout out to a mate of mine, Brad. He's got a couple of FIFA videos on his channel as well as a food challenge, which is quite frankly disturbing, but I think you should check it out anyway. His link will be in the description below. So until next time, have a wonderful day, enjoy whatever it is you're doing, and I'll speak to you on my next video.